Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 3 Variations. In this chapter we will discuss ratio. A ratio is used to compare two or more quantities of the same kind measured in the same unit. The ratio between two quantities A and B can be written as A ratio B. Proportions. A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equivalent. Suppose A, B, C, D are four quantities, then the general form of proportion is written as A by B equals to C by D. Implies that the product of AD will be equal to BC. We can also write it as, and this proportion can also be written as A ratio B proportion C ratio D. Or this can be written as A ratio B equals to C ratio D. These all are proportional. This, and this. Here B and C are called means and A and D are called extremes of the proportion. Next, variation. In our daily life, we have to deal with different kinds of quantities. Some quantities that are constant at different situations are called constants. For example, constant quantities are constant. For example, the value of pi is constant, or the number, suppose 2, 3, etc. These are constant. The value near the surface of G is 9.8 meter per second square, which is also a constant near the surface of Earth, and altitude it changes, but this value is constant near the surface of Earth. Variation. And the other quantity is variable quantity. Those quantities which changes under different situations are called variable quantities. For example, population changes with the time. Temperature also changes from day to day. Now, what is variation? The change of variable parameter is called variation. The change of variable parameter is called variation. There is two types of variation. The one is direct variation. Direct variation is that type of variation in which one quantity increases, the other also increases. So such a relationship is called direct variation or direct proportionality. For example, if we say that y varies directly as x, so it will be written as y proportional to x or y equals to kx. Inverse variation. In such type of variation, if one quantity increases, the other decreases. If y inversely varies inversely as x, so it can be written as y proportional to 1 over x, or we can write it as y equals to k by x. Now come to the exercise. Exercise 3.1, question number 1. Which ratio is greater, 5:7 or 151:208? So 5:7 can be written as 5 over 7, and this can be written as 151 over 208. Now compare these two, 5:7 and 151 over 208. Now find the product of these two and these two. First we will multiply these two. 151, 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 fives are 35. 7 ones are 7, 10. So the product of these two give us what? 1057. 1057. Now find the product of these two. 208 into 5. 5 8s are 40 and 5 2s are 10. Here we get 1040. Now tell me, 1040 is greater or 1057 is greater? This one is greater. So this one is greater. So the greater ratio is 151 ratio 208. Question number 2. Gold and silver are mixed in 7 ratio 4. Solution: gold, silver. 7, 4. If 36 gram of silver is used, how much gold? X. Now we can write it as 7 into 36 equals to x into 4. Divides both sides by 4. 4 cancel with 4 9s are 36, 7 9s are 63. X equals to 63 gram. So 36 gram of silver require 63 gram of gold. Question number 3. Divide the annual profit. Solution: annual profit equals to rupees 40,000. Of a factory among 3 partners, the given ratio is 5:8:12. 5:8:12. So find the share of each partner. So sum of ratios: 5 plus 8 plus 12, we get 25. Now share of first partner: 5/25 into 40,000. Now we can divide it as 25 ones are 25. Here remains 15, so 150. 25 6 are 150 and 20 here. Now multiply 5 with 1600. 5 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0, 5 6 are 33, 5 ones are 5 and 3 8. 8,000. Rs 8,000 is the share of first partner. Now share of second partner, it will be 8/25 into 40,000. 25 16 hundreds are. Now 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 6 are 48, 4 8 ones are 8, 8 and 4 12. 12,800 is the share of the second partner. Share of third partner, it will be what? 12/25 into 40,000. 25 1600s are, and 1600 multiplied by 12, we get what is the answer. So do it. Question 4. 11 ratio x minus 1 equals to 22 ratio 27. Solution: it can be written as 11 over x minus 1 equals to 22 over 27. Or taking reciprocal of both sides, we get x minus 1 over 11 equals to 27 over 22. Multiply both sides by 11. 11 into x minus 1 over 11 equals to 11 into 27 over 22. 11 cancel with 11. 11 2s are. X minus 1 equals to 27 over 2. Shift 1 to the right side. X equals to 27 over 2 plus 1. X equals to 27 plus 2 ones are 2 over 2. So we get 29 over 2, and which is 14.5. the answer. Question number 5. There is a direct variation between x square and y proportional to x square. Question 5. Or we can write it as y equals to kx square. When x equals to 7, y equals to 49, put x equals to 7, y equals to 49 in order to get the value of k. 49 equals to k into 7 square. 49 equals to k into 49. 49 cancel with 49 when we divide both sides by 49. So here we get 1 equals to k, implies that k equals to 1. Now the first part of this question is when x equals to 9, y equals to what? So write the equation y equals to kx square. Put here the k value 1 and the x value 9. So we get y equals to 9 9s are 81. The second part is that when y equals to 100, then x equal to what? So use the equation y equals to kx square. Put the y value 100, the k value 1 into x square. So 100 equals to x square, taking square root on both sides. Here we get 10. X implies that x equals to 10. The answer.